Sony might have set the new standard for wireless noise-canceling headphones with their WH-1000 Mark IVs that we reviewed in an earlier video. If you haven't already, check it out up here. But even I can't justify spending $350 on headphones to my wife. That's why this week we're looking at the Infurture H1 ANC Bluetooth headphones to see if a $50 pair of funky named headphones can kick the king off his throne. Can they? Let's find out. When you think of headphones, you're probably picturing Bose, Sennheiser, maybe Apple and Sony, but not Infurture, a company out of Shenzhen, China. But right out of the box, this is not the cheap quality I expected. They're pretty lightweight at 200 grams, a full fifth lighter than the 250 gram Sonys. But having said that, they really didn't skimp on the materials. The body and the cups are a nice smudge-resistant matte black plastic, just like the Sonys, and overall are much less flimsy than I expected. Pretty hardy and durable. Even the extension mechanism seems more efficient than Sony's burly plastic design, instead opting for a thin, strong, reinforced metal arm. The padded full leather headband is a little bit stiffer, but it does feel nice once it's adjusted correctly, even during long sessions of listening to ethnic jazz. The cups and padding are a little bit smaller, but still just as comfortable for me. Although if you do have larger ears or a larger head, you might feel the pressure after long listening hours. So how long are we talking? With active noise cancellation turned off, you can go for 40 hours between charges. That's 2 hours longer than Sony. But have it turned on and it drops down to 30, just like its competitor. And with its quick charge, you get 2 hours of use out of a 10-minute charge, or a full charge in around 2 hours. But get this, it's not the USB-C cable I expected, no. It's micro USB, yup. We're back to 2015 with our micro USB cables. I didn't even know they made these anymore. The ANC is nothing really to write home about. They claim to reduce ambient noises by 90%, but I don't know what ambience they're living in, because they really don't. It gets rid of most of the continuous low drones around the office and some of the mids. And if you're playing music, even quietly, you really are completely isolated. But if that music stops, you do get the muffled highs of the external world leaking in. And this is really where you begin to understand why the Sony headphones cost $350 and these cost just $50. The ANC is either on or off via a physical switch right here. No fancy covering of the ear, no settings you can control on your phone to let more or less noise in, no AI processing, it's just on or off. There's also no muting when it hears the sound of your voice, so you'll either have to take them off or stop the music on your device if you want to participate in conversations. And just as there's no ear covering function to let sound in from the outside world, there are no gestures. You can't swipe up or down to change the volume, left or right to change tracks. No, this is all managed via physical buttons right under the right cup. Oh, and this got me for a while actually. You see this blue LED right there? That doesn't mean the headphones are on. That just means the ANC is on. I kept turning the headphones on, off, trying to get rid of this blue light. No matter what I did, it wouldn't turn off. Turns out that the ANC works separately to the Bluetooth, so if you do need to turn it on independently, you can do it via this switch. It even just keeps canceling the noise, even if you're not connected to anything. Before we get into the sound quality of the microphone and the headphones themselves, I have an indecent proposal for you. If you're new to the channel and enjoy discovering new and awesome innovations for pretty decent prices, hit that subscribe button. We review innovative products every week, some better, some worse, all to allow you to get a closer insight into them and figure out if they're really worth your hard-earned cash. As a special offer to our channel subscribers this week, I want to give away this pair of headphones to the subscriber who leaves the best comment with the one thing they love the most about this channel and the thing they hate the most. Just hit subscribe and leave a comment with those two things. I'll pick a winner and let you know. And thanks, you watching is what keeps me filming more videos. So before getting into the sound quality, I need to talk about the connections and microphone. So as I said, the headphones connect wirelessly to your devices via Bluetooth 5.0, or you can connect them via the 3.5mm headphone jack and the included cable. I just love it when there's a separate cable. I had a pair of non-wireless headphones when I was a kid with a detachable cord, and while all my friends' cables end up twisting and fraying, rendering their headphones useless, all I had to do was switch my cable whenever it broke. I got years out of that pair of headphones. So how do you connect to the outside world? There's a Qualcomm Clear Voice Control, or CVC 8.0 noise reducing microphone built into the headphones, and it does a pretty good job at reducing ambient noise. I mean, this is just subjective, but nobody I called complained. And when I tested it in reverse, the sound quality was pretty clear and noise-free. So what about the sound quality? They are headphones after all, and that's probably why you're here. As you'd expect, they're not competing against high-end Bose or Sennheisers for fidelity, but to be honest, they're not at all bad sounding. The custom 40mm driver provides a decent bass without being overly boomy, and the rest of the frequencies are pretty well balanced. They're obviously not as crazy transparent as a pair of $4,000 Stax headphones, and you won't be discovering new sounds in the songs of your childhood, but if you're like me and not a total audiophile looking for faults, I doubt you'd even notice. While all the products we review at Tech I Want are handpicked by myself and our little team because we think they're cool innovations that you'd be interested in seeing, I'm not usually too surprised by what I discover. A $50 plant pod is a $50 plant pod. A $1,000 watch is a $1,000 watch. And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but these Infurture headphones honestly surprised me. I expected a really cheap knockoff for $50. I got a decent, nearly high-end wireless audio experience with active noise cancellation. Comfortable, premium looking, and pretty good sound quality to boot. There's no extra bling, of course, but to be honest, that's fun for the first week, you know? I like my physical buttons that I know work when I press them way more than those funny tapping gestures that make me look like a tool in public. Are they perfect? No. The microphone audio could be a little louder, the ANC could be a little better, the buttons could be more in style with the rest of the headphones. And the name, I really don't know what they were going for. Infurture, Infurniture, Infurture, 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 come on. But yeah, for $50, I'm in for my own pair. Before you go, have you seen what we've become? Last week, we reviewed a $1,000 watch. We've reviewed $4,000 e-bikes. But because you didn't hit that like and subscribe, now I'm having to review a $50 pair of headphones. Come on, hit those buttons, bump us up a little. It's one small move for you, but I can't tell you how much it boosts my ego and gives me a little peace of mind knowing that we can and should go out and buy something a little bigger to review. 6 seasons and a Tesla. Here we come. Till next time, I'm Dan, and this was Tech I Want.